everyone, welcome to my channel, Cal Stitches. Today I am doing a Flosstube Extra. I am going to be showing you how I am fully finishing off my little advent calendar ornaments. So as you can see on the bottom of the screen there, I've already got a few of them done. I will just show you a few up close. So this is number one. So all I've done is, that's not focusing very well, all I've done is I've cut out a couple of bits of cardboard, so just little squares of cardboard, just an old box that some package came in, so just cut them out. I measured the finished piece, and I then measured that square onto the cardboard and cut them all out. As you can see, I have all of my pieces cut out. I have backing fabric. I have two different colors of backing fabric that I am using. So, and I've just got a little bit of braid, like a Christmas braid that I found at Spotlight, and a little bit of Christmas ribbon as the hanger. So that is how I have finished them off. So that one has the black background, and this one has the other background. So yeah, very simple. They're not the most professional or neatest of finishing jobs, but then it's only going on my tree, so I don't really care. Alright guys, so I will get around to, and I'll go over and I will show you how I have, how I've gone about doing them. I'll do a couple, and yeah, I will explain my process as I go through. So as you can see, I do have a hot glue gun, which I just turned on. May need a little bit to warm up. So I will do number 10. I will. Sorry if you can hear the frogs. It is actually raining here today, so you probably will hear frogs and birds and everything like that. Having a good old croak. Alright, so turn it over and you can see the square of the stitching, and you just line that square up with the cardboard, and then you put a little bit of hot glue across the front. Oops. And then you flip the edge over. Now some of these are being cut a little bit short. I would have liked a bit more leeway in them, but that is because I stitched them a little bit too close together because I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric. So that one's stuck down. I'll just try to stretch this fabric out a little bit so I've got more space to, and anyone that's worked with hot glue will know that it is stringy shit and it gets everywhere. Alright, so do the next side. I only need a small amount, you don't need too much glue. Otherwise you'll have big globs of it and it'll stick everywhere. Alright. so it's going to be a little, just reaches over. That's why you've got to put the glue pretty close to the edge of that cardboard so it can actually, as you can see, it's just over. But that's alright, because you're not going to see that when I stick the two pieces together. And you just do that on all four sides. Now the first couple that I've done, I did snip these little corners off, but then I figured out that you can just tuck them under and glue them, press them down onto the glue. And the last side. Oops. Frogs are loving the rain. Now just pull all those little off bits, string bits of glue and any little bits of fabric that come off. So there is that, and then we will do the backing, which is this fabric. So you basically just do the same thing with the backing. Now, you'd think that these would be pretty quick and easy to do, but they are very time-consuming little things, I found. It took me a couple of hours just to get 8 of them done yesterday, so it's going to be a few-day process. I do know that I have to get some more of the what do you call it? Ribbon. So, because I like when I cut all the ribbon, I was like a couple of pieces short, so I just have to go and hope that Spotlight has the same ribbon in there, and just buy another roll of ribbon. Tuck that corner under and stick it down. Alright, so stick it to my fingers because I've got hot glue all over my fingers. Alright, so there are our 2 coloured squares. Now take the backing square, and in one corner you take your bit of ribbon and you just put a little dollop of hot glue and stick the ribbon onto that. Another little dollop of hot glue to stick the other side of the ribbon down, like that. So there we have our hanger, and then I just go around the edge with a little bit of glue. And then a bit of squiggle in the middle. And we take this one, make sure it's up the right way, and we stick it onto that one. And then we just squeeze them together to make sure that that glue is squished and holding them. And as you can see, you've got that little bit of a gap there. I mean, you could just leave it like that. They do look fine just like that, but I thought just to cover in that gap and to hide that little bit of glue that you can see in between them, I will just use some of this braid. So to put the braid on, I start in the middle of the hanger, and so start and finish. That way the join is hidden. So just a tiny little bit of glue along there. Put it down. And gently just press the braid into the hot glue. Now you don't want to use too much glue along the edges because it will show. So just a tiny little squirt along there. And you just keep doing that right around 4 edges. Push it down, make sure it sticks. And the good thing with hot glue is that it only takes 30 seconds, if that, to cool down and everything is stuck together. Now, as I said, these aren't perfect, and they're only for my tree, so I don't really need them to be super duper perfect. I was thinking about sewing these pieces together and stuffing them, and I thought that would take longer, but I don't know. Now that I'm doing this, I don't know if it would have took longer or not. But I would have had to get my sewing machine and everything out, so alright, so now we've done the 4 sides. Make sure that they're all stuck down nicely. Pull all your little stringy bits of hot glue off. We have the little gap in there to meet, so you just snip it off like that, and you put double glue in there. Maybe let it cool down because you will get the tips of your finger burnt, and push that into glue like that. And then you use the excess glue. Then I've just been squeezing that together like that and closing it off. So there we are, done. That is how I finish them. I will do one more and then I will finish the video. have it. There is another one done. As you can see, it did take me a few minutes to get that one done. The more you do, obviously, the quicker you will get them done. But that is just my quick and easy way of doing or fully finishing the little advent calendar ornaments. Especially if you don't have a sewing machine, or you're not very confident with a sewing machine, it is very simple. All you need is scissors and a hot glue gun for these. So there we go. I will finish off this video and get on and do some more of them, so they will be ready for my Flossmas. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you did watch this video, I hope that you enjoyed what you see. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial. As I said, I am nowhere near professional at finishing off anything, but most of it's just for me, so it's good enough. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Until I see you next time, whether it's in my Flossmas or an update, wherever you are in the world, please take care and stay safe. Bye.